Hi, hello, and welcome to the Smark Night on the Smark Night and the NJPW New Japan Dominion 2017 live stream commentary. Right now, we're in the middle of Kushida versus Hiromu for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And obviously, this is in the middle of the match. It's gone longer than 2 minutes. Kushida right now dominating Hiromu. I honestly don't know who's going to win this match. I mean, you have an inkling, right? And like right now, the card just feels like it's reversed Wrestle Kingdom. I was like, oh yeah, everyone who won at Wrestle Kingdom's gonna lose now. And since the match went longer than 2 minutes, it's nice for Kushida, but I guess Kushida has to win. Like for me, it would have been better if it was like a redemption story and like if the payoff was Wrestle Kingdom 12 next year. But I mean, Kushida wins this. I mean, too soon, and I don't know. They're gonna book yourself to not. I guess they're gonna book yourself to a corner, but not really. Hiromu wins, and Kushida's like, what do I have to do? Redemption story, he wins the Wrestle Kingdom. So maybe Hiromu does win this. We'll see. Anyway, Kushida with a running drop kick over the barrier onto the second barrier with Hiromu sitting on a chair. Now Kushida dragging Hiromu back into the ring. Kushida with a running kick to the left arm. And another one. Kushida stuck in Hiromu and a drop kick to the same arm now. And now another kick. And another one to Code DJ Khaled. And another one. Kushida going for a springboard elbow. Handspring elbow, but caught into German. Both men are down. See, one thing that I've been watching the New Japan for at least a year, 2 to 3 years, but almost a whole year, like straight now, coming up for the new G1. And one thing that always raised the flag to me was, where did he get all these good-looking women just to sit watching this match? It makes no sense to me. Like it's like a cultural thing, like there's no taboo to liking wrestling. Like you can look however you want, and like oh, you're hot. You can like wrestling. Like okay. Oh, one, two, and kick out by Kushida. So I got distracted there by it's just distracting. But anyway, back to the match. Hiromu was thinking, what does he have to do here to put away Kushida? Kushida staggering to the corner. Hiromu taking Kushida to the top rope. Looking for a superplex. Kushida gets out of it. Rolls through. Handspring back heel kicks. That's the best I can describe that move. Now Hiromu prone. Hiromu prone. Top rope. Could it be the time bomb from the top rope? No. Kushida hanging on to that arm, to that left arm. I think it was like sort of Kimura from. What is this? Oh! A T-bone. He held on to the Kimura. My God. Oh, he rolled through. He's going for the God's last gift. Counter. Counter again. A stiff right forearm to the face of Hiromu. Kick again to the left arm. And again, he has the Kimura lock on him. Kushida has the Kimura locked on Hiromu. Hiromu locking his hands, trying to prevent any more hyperextension. And breaks out of it. Ooh, and a Pele kick by Kushida. Ooh, and a nice lariat by Hiromu. Stopping Kushida in his tracks. Both men are down yet again. The crowd behind Hiromu, even though he's a heel. But truth, even in Japan, if you're booked really strong as an ace, people will get tired of you. Unless you're Okada for some reason. I mean, like at Wrestle Kingdom, all the women with the Okada. And now Hiromu out in the apron, dragging Kushida out into the apron, both men. And the hard part of the ring, if you watch WWE. Kushida with a kick to the arm again. And Hiromu with a couple right forearms to the face. Going for the time. Oh no! It takes out his own medicine. Going for the powerbomb on the floor. No, Hiromu gets out of it, stomps in the face. Hiromu getting back into the ring. Hiromu. I think he was going for a kick by Kushida. Now a super kick by Hiromu. Kushida's still out in the apron. Hiromu going for it. Oh, he hits it. He hits the powerbomb on the outside. All Hiromu needs to do is put Kushida back in the ring. This could be over. He was going for it, but got blocked. But he went for a second time and he hit it. Oh, just the impact. Just the ricochet. Yeah. Staying on the Super Junior topic and the Junior Heavyweight. Just Kushida bouncing off. My God. Hiromu with that smile on his face, knowing that he has victory within his hands, within his grasp. All he needs to do is get Kushida back in the ring and it's over. Kushida's out. But Hiromu's struggling. How can you try to pick up a man with one arm? Hiromu's struggling to fit Kushida now. Both men in the ring. Going for the finish. It's over. Fireman's carry into the corner. He's setting up his finish right now. It's escaping me. The name is escaping me. But he's setting it up right now. It's over. He counters. Roll up. 1, 2. Kushida almost stole that one because Hiromu's shoulder was up and the referee did not see that. The count 2. Just 2. Man in opposite corners. Kushida struggling to get up. Hiromu begging Kushida to get up. Running clothesline. Taking Kushida back to the top rope. Again, the teasing of that avalanche finish. But Kushida fighting out of it. Elbow to the back of the head. Gauntlet avalanche, Gauntlet, oh my god. Can he get it? Guy's eyes a little hooked in. Avalanche, Gauntlet's gift. Oh my god. Pin him, Kushida! Pin him! Pin the man! I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a mark. And I'm a huge WWE guy, so every time I get to see New Japan stuff, I just get just like get into it because every match is like a main event match, as opposed to a 30-minute Roman Reigns Superman eating the poor guy he's facing. But anyway, enough of that WWE talk. We have a great juniors matchup here. Both men are still down, by the way. They're just exhausted. They're beating the living hell out of each other. Kushida stirring. First man on his feet. Hiromu stirring. On his hands and knees. Crawling towards Kushida. Kushida talking smack. Now both men on their knees in front of each other. Hiromu with a slap. And now Kushida with a chop. And now Hiromu with a chop. Kushida answers back. Hiromu with another retort. Now a forearm by Kushida. And a forearm by Hiromu. Both men are exhausted. Like, there isn't even a forearm, it's just like pushes. Forearm pushes. And now both men standing. Forearm shots. Straight forearm shots. Kushida with a kick to the left arm. Now Hiromu with the fury of forearms. Ooh! A legit stiff shot. And a legit stiff right hand by both men to each other. And another one by Kushida. Now Hiromu collapses. Kushida climbs on top of him. How is that not a cover? Count it, ref. Oh. Both men knocked out here. Kushida back on his feet. Hiromu might be out. Oh, and now he's stomping on his face. Holding onto both arms and stomping on Hiromu's face. The crowd not liking this. And again, just another flurry. And back to the Kimura. That hammerlock. Hiromu's struggling to get to the ropes. He's trying to get there. Oh, and he rolls through. Kushida rolls through. Back into the ring. This could be it. Oh, now hyperextending the wrist too. Oh. This could be it. It has to be it. And he taps. He taps. Hiromu taps. Kushida. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion yet again. Great match. I could also go for part 3 at Wrestle Kingdom now. These two have great chemistry. Kushida has definitely found his foil now that Kenny's over at the heavyweight division now. Yeah, Kushida just celebrating his championship win with his sweet trophy and along with championship belt. And we still have 3 matches to go. That death match between Goto and Suzuki. The IWGP Intercontinental Championship between Tanahashi and Naito. And of course, the main event, Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. So we still have, I would say, at least 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, an hour and a half. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Omega Okada might go an hour. Naito Tanahashi might go at least 30 minutes, 45. And after she's double champion, celebrating the ring, and Hiromu making his way towards the exit, talking some smack in Japanese. His hand heavily taped in ice. Now the crowd doing the wave in acceptance of Kushida. Oh, something's happening. Kushida has been attacked. He's been missed by Bushi. And I guess we know who's going to feud with Kushida next. And the crowd is quite fickle. 1 minute they're embracing Kushida, next minute, look, Bushi! Just a replay. Ooh, he got full-blown missed. My god. Kushida looks like a ninja turtle with that green mist all over him. And up next, the Never Open Championship, the death match, the Lumberjack death match between Goto and Suzuki. One thing that I like and dislike about New Japan, no in between. I just like no video package really. There's no burner matches. There's no, oh look, buy our app or buy some Mountain Dew Extreme. Nope, one match ends. Here we go. Hiroki Goto, Minoru Suzuki. It's on. Making his way out first is Goto. I still feel some really underrated theme music. But it's Goto. He's perennially underrated himself. I mean, he's a couple of years away from being Ishii. A great, almost great wrestler. Probably not no heavyweight championship in his future, which kind of sucks. Poor Goto. Here comes the rest of Chaos. Yoshihashi, the aforementioned Ishii. My main man Toru Yano over there. And now we wait the Lonely Warrior. Talking about earlier, the most underrated, the most properly rated theme music. Very great theme music with Minoru Suzuki over here. You know, when Minoru came back, you know, I was kind of iffy on how they were going to book him because they put him straight against Okada, and there was no way Okada was going to lose the championship. But you know, he's been strong-ish. You know, I mean, he's here, third main event. You know, I just wish Minoru would have won. You know, he deserves that IWGP Heavyweight Championship. You know, finish up that Triple Crown. But who knows? He's still pretty spry. He took Okada to his limits over at New Beginning. You have Taka Michinoku, El Desperado, Zack Sabre Jr. over here at the Zuki side. Both men staring each other down. Minoru with that evil grin on his face, and Goto just being serious. This as serious as possible. I'll not be intimidated. Now wagging his finger. It's like, how dare you? How dare you not take me serious? And here we go. The bell rings. The match begins. One fall, 60-minute time limit. Never openweight championship match. Death match, lumberjack match. Both men locking up, exchanging wrist locks. Goto has Suzuki up against the ropes. Ref calling for a break. There's another one that matches a toss-up because I can honestly see Goto walking away with this. But then again, I could totally see Suzuki just mauling Goto. Minoru putting the hammerlock on him. Goto gets to the ropes. Suzuki refusing to let go. Just taunting him. Ooh! Some forearm shots, just roughing him up here. The ref calling for a break, but Minoru's having none of that. You don't tell the Lonely Warrior what to do, man. No exchanging chops. Here we go. Minoru with a tape the mix action. Sends Goto to the ropes. Going for a kick. Dodged, and now with a shoulder block. Suzuki out of the ring. Oh, and he gets thrown back in by the members of Chaos. No respite for Minoru here. And now Goto stomping on him. But Suzuki fighting back. He starts of his own. No knees. Bringing Goto to his knees. And now a running kick. And he's kicking him all the way out to the outside of the ring. And Suzuki gun throwing Goto back in. Come on, guys, you're heels. You gotta beat him up. It's not like the refs are gonna do anything. I mean, that's what I noticed during Best of Super Juniors. Especially with Suzuki gun member matches like Desperado and Tai Chi. I think you just like basically murder their opponent, and the referee's like, well, let's get back in the ring. It's like Tai Chi just used to Desperado used to steal chair. I forgot who it was. I think it was Marty Scurll. I forgot who it was, but Desperado just like whacked someone with a steel chair in front of the referee, and the referee was like, "Stop it! Go away!" I'm like, "Just get it back in the ring." I was like, "Okay." And now Suzuki dropping the bridge. Oh, and now Goto is on the apron, and now Minoru has that armbar locked in. Ref calling for a break. It's a death match. There are no DQs. And finally Suzuki Gun's beating the crap out of Goto. Goto now on the outside. And here comes Chaos, trying to save their boy. But Suzuki Gun getting the upper hand here. Yano holding onto the DVDs. Don't break that value of merchandise. Minoru back on the outside trying to retrieve Goto. He's going to top of the ramp. He's going to get a running start. Ooh, a running big boot to the face of Goto. Minoru just laughing. He knows he got this. And even very well might. I mean, basically it's all the jabroni members of Chaos. I mean, Yoshihashi, Toru Yano, Ishii, but, not much of a jabron, but still. And now both men brawling out in the outside, in the audience area. Oh my god. Suzuki taking a piece of the barrier and just slamming it on top of Goto. That steel barrier. And now Taka Michinoku and the rest of Suzuki Gun are just grinding their boots on Goto's face. And here comes Chaos. Here comes Ishii. Here comes Toru, and again they get brought down. And the ref checking on Goto. Meanwhile, Minoru is just waiting in the ring patiently. Tell him, come on. He's just sitting down now. Cross-legged. Cross-legged with his face in his hands. Just like Desperado finally bringing Goto into the ring. Oh! Armbar. This could be it. Armbar on Goto. Managed to get his foot on the ropes. Now stiff kicks at the back of Goto. Goto trying to stand up but get brought down by those kicks. Now Minoru continues working on Goto's arm. Ooh! Elbow to the... extending Goto's arm and dropping the elbow on it. Now hammerlock. Ooh! Reminiscent of Kakushita 1. Ooh! Oh! Bending that wrist back! Or forward, I mean. Back and forward. My God. That just looks brutal. Now, throwing Goto back to the outside and Kazuchika just jumping on him. But here comes Yoshihashi. Trying to get the rest of Chaos, trying to get an upper hand, but nope. Suzuki Gun is like, we're not having none of that. Now Minoru taking Goto out to the other side of the ring. Trying to get away from the group brawl. Stiff shots, stiff right hands to the face of Goto. Minoru just taunting him. And now, ooh, he just smacked Yushin Thunder Liger. And Liger throwing a chair at Suzuki. And kind of hitting Goto. And just Minoru just laughing right in his face. Liger getting held back here. He ain't taking none of Suzuki shit. And another shot to Goto's face with Suzuki. And now, oh, right in front of Liger. Minoru has Goto right in front of Liger, right on the barrier. Right in front of the announcer's table. Just landing those shots to the face of Goto. And now he throws Goto back in the ring. And Suzuki just getting right in front. Blows him a kiss. Minoru blows Liger a kiss before he goes back into the ring. And now just stomping on Goto. Ooh, stiff shots to the abdomen. Stiff kicks. Stiff knees to the abdomen. Now a right shot to the face. Minoru off the ropes, going for that boot. Counter into the lariat. Spitting lariat. Discus. Both men rolling to opposite sides of the ring. Goto running. Ooh! Running, spinning heel kick on the Suzuki on the corner. Into a backdrop. Both men are down. Now go to the top rope. But Desperado there. Trying to impede Goto's way. Oh! Here comes Yoshihashi. And dropping the elbow. A very weird elbow on Suzuki. Only a 2 count. Fireman's carry. No. Get out of it. Throwing Goto into the corner. Ooh, running big boot to the face. Oh, he's going to kick. Goto sitting down. Minoru off the ropes, going for a kick right in the face. Blocked. Goto got up on his feet, and now another lariat. Both men are down. Speaking of down, seems like the group brawl, the main action is going on outside between Chaos and Suzuki Gun, because they cut to a shot of Yoshihashi and Desperado, both just down, just looking at each other like, yeah, we're doing this. The cameras are catching none of this. Okay, back to the ring. Goto and Suzuki exchanging forearms in the middle of the ring. Now Goto is one of his own, answering Suzuki. Suzuki's like, that's the best you got? Is that the best you got? It was setting up for a good one. Ooh! You heard that one. You heard that shot from Suzuki on Goto. Now Goto's like, is that the best you got? But Goto's forearm is nothing compared to... Oh, another one! Goto's stumbling now. He's on his knees. I mean, remember that sadistic look on his face, just a sadistic smile. And Goto, come on, Goto. Put something behind those forearms. He's gonna knock you the fuck out. Now three straight forearms to Goto. How is he not concussed? And again, the brawl continues outside. And Minoru looking like he's about to throw Goto outside, but sees that the brawl is continuing, so he thinks about it. Now going off the ropes. Oh, caught by Goto. Ooh, pardon me. Oshigoroshi. Now Minoru down. Goto down. Goto on his knees. Now it seems that the brawl has stopped on the outside. Both groups on the opposite sides of the ring. Oh, Minoru going back to the arm. Ooh, sending Goto onto the referee. Referee's out. And here comes Suzuki Gun stomping on Goto. Here comes Chaos. Minoru out in the corner, avoiding all the, pardon the pun, chaos. Suzuki Gun managing to get the upper hand. The only member of Chaos left is Yoshihashi, trying to fight off the four members of Suzuki Gun. Ooh. Dropping. Sending two men out to the outside. Yoshihashi and Saber. Ooh. Spinning heel kick on Saber. All the members of Chaos and Suzuki Gun outside. Yoshihashi. A dive. That's the best I can describe it. A dive. Sorry, words escape me right now. I'm just getting caught up in this. A dive con hilo. There. Now, the guy back in the ring, Goto and Suzuki going at it. Both men just going off the ropes. Oh, sleeper! Sleeper on Goto. Goto going for the finish. Minoru counters. And now another counter by Goto. Minoru into another sleeper. Now Goto trying to go for the little dragon sleeper. Counter. Goto into... Ooh! Shot the face first on his knee. Minoru. Looking stunned. This could be it. This could be it. Oh! Goto hits the finish. 1, 2. Oh, and he pulled out. But my man Tai Chi! Tai Chi! Tai Chi pulls out the referee in time. Right before a count of 3. See, this is why Tai Chi is Ichiban. Tai Chi with a chair. The crowd turning on Tai Chi right away. And Goto spots Tai Chi. Minoru trying to stop him, holding onto his tights. But Goto landing turns around and lands some stiff forearm shots. Goto doesn't see Tai Chi, he's in the ring. Tai Chi in the ring. Ooh! Shot to the back of the head with that steel chair. Well, steel-ish. Hard plastic? To the back of the head. No! Goto on his knees. Steel. Oh. Just a shot to the head. Breaking that chair. The rest of Chaos is trying to get in the ring, but they're being stopped by members of Suzuki Gun. Here comes Minoru. Running dropkick. This could be it here. And the sleeper. Power driver. Here we go. Oh, and he's... Ooh. He hits the power driver. Count it rough. 1, 2, 3. Suzuki Gun. Suzuki Gun Ichiban. Suzuki retains the never openweight championship. Solid match. And next up, there's going to be Naito and Tanahashi. So far, this card is not disappointed. And I can't imagine what's next for us. I mean, Tanahashi, Naito, Omega, Okada. And now Suzuki Gun just stomping on, after the match, just stomping on Goto. And here comes Yoshihashi. One man and wrecking crew, just beating the crap out of the rest of Suzuki Gun. He's going after Suzuki himself with some forearms. Sending Suzuki out of the ring. I guess we know what feud is next. This match put over Yoshihashi harder than it put on the members in the actual match. Oh, Yoshihashi running up the ramp, trying to get some of Suzuki, but running into a wall of the Suzuki gun, being held back by Chaos now. Taichi just throwing the chair at Yoshihashi. Oh, god damn it, Taichi, you're the best. And I know some of you want to watch this. Unfortunately, I can't. I tried it once and it got shut down right away. So this is why I'm doing this. Trying to help out those who can't. I'm pretty sure you can go on Daily Motion. There's an account that goes by the Real Rock and Roller who uploads matches a couple minutes after they air. So that's the best I can do, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, now we get the video package for Naito Tanahashi, and we see Naito being Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom. Back when the title was still whole. Before Naito got his hands on it, just completely destroyed it. Missing a side plate, it's cracked. Oh, that poor Intercontinental Championship. And if you've watched any of the stuff on Facebook, on the New Japan World Facebook page, or the New Japan actual Facebook page, or the New Japan official US page, they've been posting videos all day long. And in one of the videos, there was an interview with Naito, and he teased that this is the end of the Intercontinental Championship, as it is. And there have been rumors that Tanahashi, if he wins, there's going to be a new Intercontinental Championship. Obviously, because there's no way they're going to have the ace running around with that championship. But Naito teased that's the end of this title as they know it, to be replaced by something of equal value. So maybe Naito's going to come up with like an Ingobernale title. He might go into the G1 special and win the US title. I don't know. But Naito did tease this is the end of the IC title as we know it. So I'm kind of excited to see, what he means by this. But he also teased that this is it. He is done with the IC title. If he wins, he'll forfeit it. But Naito is done with the title after this match. If he wins or loses, he is done. He'll forfeit the title, but he is done with the IC title. I guess no matter what he did, he could not get that Nakamura stink off of that IC title. Speak of the devil. Showing clips of Tanahashi's victory over Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 9, I want to say? I forgot which. Well, it's the one where Naito didn't get the main event, which basically was, you know, one of the seeds for this feud that the higher ups never respected Naito enough or thought much of Naito to main event with Okada. But given that Tanahashi's, dealing with that bicep injury, I don't know if he wins this match. I mean, because the Intercontinental title is supposed to be all titles are supposed to be defended at the G1 special in July 1st. And according to some of the reports I read, that bicep injury, is bad enough that it should have gotten surgery instead of just taking time off. So he's pretty badly injured here. Personally, I want Naito to win. I mean, recently, I was against Tanahashi because he's kind of like John Cena, just burying talent, just getting put over and over. But just like John Cena, I'm to turn the corner on him. And, I mean, obviously Tanahashi's way more talented than Cena. It's like leaps and bounds. But I mean, you got to respect that effort. You got to respect that they've strapped the company to their shoulders and just delivered matches. And so, as much as I respect Tanahashi, Naito got done dirty. Naito deserved to win at Wrestle Kingdom. He deserves to win this. He deserves to go on and face the winner of Kenny Okada. But anyway, here we go. Making his way to the ring, the Ace. The once in a century wrestler. See, evidence of how badly beaten up that arm is. Tanahashi wearing an arm sleeve. He's surprised he's not wearing some of that kinesium tape. Any that watch WWE, Cesaro wears that a lot around his shoulder injury. Cena wore some of that where he restored his bicep. So I'm surprised he's not wearing that too. I mean, he has a sleeve, so. I wonder if Naito's gonna come up with like a trash can and just like dump the title and just trash can before he gets to the ring. Trash can, dumps the title, kicks it, kicks the trash can over. He gets into the ring. I wonder what he's gonna do. He's done with the title anyway. So I wonder what he's gonna do when he comes out with the title. Here comes the leader of the Los Ingobernables de Japón, the man himself. Time to be tranquilo, everybody. Here's your Intercontinental Champion. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like to be called Intercontinental Champion. Tetsuya Naito. There's sweet techno, painted black, sounded like. Here comes Naito with a sweet velvet suit. Oh, it's not velvet looking. This sweet mask. He's holding the title. He's not dragging it. He's not chucking it yet. Actually, changed the championship as a championship. So making his way to the ring. Slowly, he chucks his mask without the title. Is that a good sign? Oh, he's looking at the title now. He's eyeing the title. A piece hanging off the center of the title. A side plate hanging off. Oh! And he chucks his head into the ring. And he's then thrown up against the steps because I'm pretty sure that would just kill the rest of the title that's left. Tanahashi picking up the title. Having a bit of a conversation with Red Shoes, handing the title over to Red Shoes. Like, can you believe this shit? Oh, and Tanahashi, wasting no time, going after Naito on the outside. Naito up against the barricade. Tanahashi's telling the cameraman, get out of the way, sending Naito right into the steel barricade. By the way, both men still in their entrance attire, haven't taken off the. Ooh! Tana sent into the steel barrier, but no selling it and going right after Naito. It's back and forth. Forearms to the face. And it's hilarious because Naito's still in the suit. That purple suit. And Naito getting the upper hand. Now he throws Tanahashi back in the ring, and Tanahashi starts grabbing at his arm, this sleeved up arm, the bicep injury. Ooh, a drop kick by Tanahashi, sending Naito back out, crashing into the barrier from the apron. I mean, I know it's Naito's stick not to take off his shirt when he doesn't think highly of this match, but there's a whole nother level of not taking off your suit. At least not being allowed to take off your suit by Tanahashi. And Naito in the corner. Tana landing some shots, some forearms. With a sweet lioness mane, just waving. Oh no! Now Naito, turn the tables. Tana in the corner. Naito lands some shots. Now Tana counters, forearms. Now a left shot to the midsection. Now Tana now in the corner. Naito with some chops. And Naito just spat out the crowd. Just chucking a huge loogie out into the crowd. Oh, Sean trying to fight back with that right arm, but it gets blocked, and now Naito going for an armbar. Tana rolling through. Kick to the midsection of Naito. Off the ropes. Hip toss. Naito. Running drop kick. Tana rolling out to the outside. Naito finally getting a chance to take off. Now he finally gets to take off his vest. Now uncuffing. Undoing his cuffs. And I honestly don't know if is Tanahashi selling the arm or is his arm just like legitimately hurting. Cause he's on the outside like grabbing at his arm. So I hope like I know his arm's pretty messed up. Like I said earlier, like his injury's so bad it requires surgery, but Tanahashi just gutting it out like a true ace. Meanwhile, Naito just rolling around the ring, doing the tranquilo pose. Now Naito rolling out of the ring, making his way to Tanahashi. And Naito working on that arm, dropping an elbow on that arm. Wrapping that arm on around the barrier. Oh, oh. Oh, now kicking it. Kicking the barrier. The barricade. Naito spinning DDT. Out on the ramp. And Naito back in the ring, Tanahashi. Just a heap on the outside. Tanahashi barely making it into the ring. Again, this is one of the things in wrestling that I've never understood. Like, if you have a legit injury and you decide to wrestle and you decide to work that injury, there's a chance it's still gonna hurt. Even with work punches and work holds, you're still contorting the arm. And that gotta hurt. Just pulling on his arm. And now Tanahashi on the floor and Naito just dropping elbows. Now it's an armbar. It's a bicep injury and like all the pressure's on the bicep, even if it's a worked hold. I mean, you're still folding the arm and pushing back a bit. Like there's pressure on that bicep. And Naito has this hole in the middle of the ring. Tanahashi's struggling to get his foot on the bottom rope, and he gets it. And Naito using the full count here. He's about to let go, but no, he goes right back at it. Which, like I mentioned earlier during the Suzuki match, watching the best of the Super Juniors, I noticed that the referees do not give a crap about DQs. I mean, you can murder a man, and it's like, no, let's break it up. Don't use that knife. And example, in the best of Super Juniors. I mean, there was a Tai Chi match, and Desperado I forgot who Tai Chi was fighting, but Desperado just hit a man right in front of the referee. Just hit him with a chair. And the referee's like, no, don't hit him with a chair. Just go away, Desperado. That's like, so I don't get like red shoes. I mean, he saw him apply the hold. Well, Tanahashi's foot's still in the bottom rope. Didn't do anything. Anyway, back to the action. I'm sorry. And Tanahashi trying to make his way back to stand position, but Naito just slapping the back of the head, kicking him. And Tanahashi, just, enough of that, just slaps Naito right in the face, right into a German suplex. And now Tanahashi, in a mount position, just dropping left hands, closed left hands on Naito's face. And now getting pulled off by Red Shoes and kicking him and now spitting right at Naito's chest. Tanahashi had enough disrespect by Naito. And Naito looks pissed. He's back up on his feet. He's like, does this motherfucker just spit on me? Now exchanging right forearms. Forearm by Naito. Right forearm by Tanahashi. Now they're grabbing each other's hair. And now they're punching each other in the face. Just forearms. And now Naito got the upper hand, holding on, driving forearms. Now smacking Tanahashi on the back of the head as he's bent over. Oh, now spitting on Tanahashi's back. And Tanahashi answering back with a left forearm. Bringing I can't talk now. With the Dragon's Dragon. Anyway, Tanahashi brought Naito down. Oh, and I think Naito got legit busted open. There's blood on his chest. It might be coming out of his mouth. I'm sorry, folks. It's late over here. It's 3 a.m. over here in the West Coast. I'm usually asleep at this time, but it's Dominion. Now, Naito on the apron. Oh, no. Don't do it. Oh! He hangmaned Tanahashi's arm to the top rope. Oh, damn. That's what I'm saying. Even if it's a work, that's gotta hurt, man. Your bicep's injured. Don't do that. Now Naito on the top rope. Stalking Tanahashi. Drop kick. Send Tanahashi across the ring. Now Tanahashi out in the corner. Naito going at him. Oh! And now he wrapped Tanahashi's arm around the top rope. Again, wrenching it. Retsu's trying to get Naito off him, but Naito's not letting go. Just wrenching that bicep. That right arm. Naito finally getting dragged off by Retsu's, but Tanahashi's still in the corner. Naito taking Tanahashi out to the top rope. Setting him up. Tana out of the way. He's going for a German. Trying to pry Naito. Naito hanging on for dear life. He dragged Naito off from the top. Both men still in the ring. He's going for that super German, but no. Naito fights out of it, dropping elbows to the side of his head. Now elbows to the arm. Sending Tanahashi back to the corner. Ooh, running drop kick. Oh. Trying to go for a drop kick on a down Tanahashi, but Tanahashi blocked it. He's grabbing onto Naito's leg. Ooh, leg sweep. Wrenching Naito's leg. Tanahashi stalking Naito. Tanahashi out the ropes. And now he's on the outside of the ring, dragging Naito. Oh! Wrenching that knee. It's basically a swinging neck breaker, but on the knee. Just torquing that knee. His legs dangling off the apron. Now Tanahashi going back in the ring, going to the top rope. Grabs the crossbody. Oh, and he hits it. Oh, but he lands on his arm. He landed on his arm. He lands on Naito, but his arm broke his fall too. Never seen a replay of it. Hits the crossbody, but yeah, his arm breaks most of his fall too. Oh, God. Both men on the outside. Retsu starting his count. It's nice for the referee to get a count and not hear the crowd going 10, 10, 10. It's nice. And Tanahashi taking that out into the ring, but again, holding onto that arm, shaking that arm, trying to get some feeling back into that arm. Tanahashi looking for a cloverleaf, but Naito hanging onto his hair. Trying to make sure Tanahashi does not apply that cloverleaf. Naito trying to squirm and managed to get to the bottom rope. And now Tanahashi stomping on that leg. Oh, he's trying to go for a forearm to the leg, but Naito blocked it. Now he's working on that arm. Tanahashi not being smart here. He's trying to use that injured arm. And he got blocked and he's paid for it. Driving a combination of punches and elbows to the arm, bringing Tanahashi down and just a running dropkick onto that arm. Oh, Tanahashi. Why do you do this? The crowd chanting Naito. Chant Tanahashi. I mean, goddamn, this poor man. Running dropkick on the outside, back again into another dropkick. But dropkick hit. That kick hit the arm. Now modified version of the Rings of Saturn. Almost. Pulling back Tanahashi's arm. Pulling back on it. Back and forth. Isolating that arm. Tanahashi trying to get out of it. At least trying to get his his foot in the bottom rope. Oh, just away. His arm's contorted. And he manages to get to the bottom rope. Get a foot in the bottom rope. My God. Tanahashi. He's a real man. Some concerned faces out there, out in the crowd, for Tanahashi. I mean, this match is getting Tanahashi over with me big time. That's letting his arm get worked on that badly. Maybe he's not that injured. I mean, just to get his arm worked on that much, I mean. Ooh! A backdrop. His arm behind his back. And Naito getting a count of 2. Naito shaking out the cobwebs from his right leg that Tanahashi's working on earlier. Oh, back to the leg. Kick Tanahashi, sending Naito into the ropes. Catches him. Just slams the back on. Yeah, both men are down. Yeah, Naito down. Tanahashi going to the top rope. We're going to go for the finish here. Going for a slam. His patented slam. Oh, Naito getting up. Stopping Tanahashi. Tanahashi stranded up on the top rope. Naito hammerlock. Hammerlock on that injured arm. Now dropping elbow on that arm. Isolating it again. Spitting at the crowd. Taking a moment. Here's a heel. There's always time to distract the crowd. And Naito trying to position Tanahashi better. Just grinding his elbow into Tanahashi's arm. Frankensteiner! Oh, roll through! Tanahashi rolls through 1, 2, almost 3. Naito getting caught off guard here. But look at surprise on his face. Tanahashi down, and Naito stomping on him. Tornado DDT. No! Counter! Now Tanahashi going to the top rope. Going for his pendant slam. Here we go. Okay, and he hit it. Oh, Naito getting out of the way. And again, Tanahashi's arm breaking his fall. And if hands to the crowd, just the look of concern in some of these people's faces for Tanahashi. And just like that one in-government LIJ fan, just with a smile on her face. Like I enjoy Tanahashi's pain. Now dueling chance of Tanahashi and Naito. Naito up on his feet. Tanahashi up on his feet. He isn't coming. Ooh! He was trying to counter him, but his arm gave out. And now Naito just slapping him. Tanahashi on his back with a slap of his own. Now Tana will slap. Then Naito with a slap. Now a slap by Tana. A slap by Naito. Just slapping each other back and forth. Spit in his face, Tana. It's back and forth, still slapping each other. Both men are groggy now after so many slaps. Not actually having to take a break. Actually, I have to put his hands on his knees. Like, wait a minute. It's good. I'm being slapped here. Now answer back with 3 straight slaps. Tanahashi going for that German. German with the bridge. 1, 2. Kick out by Naito. Tanahashi was going for some sort of full Nelson, but Naito manages to block him and focus on his arm. But before he could do anything, Tanahashi kicked the back of Naito's right leg. Both of them trying to get the upper hand. Naito going back with that spinning tornado DDT, and he hits it. Gets the leverage off those ropes. Now Naito dragging Tanahashi by that injured arm. Oh, the disrespect. German suplex said he was going to go for the bridge. It's like, oh, that is disrespectful, Naito, but he'll let go. But still, Tanahashi dropped on the back of his head. He just heard the smack of his head on the ring. And Tanahashi making his way to the corner. Naito on the top rope. Here we go. An avalanche version of his finish. Can he hit it? Oh, he does. This could be over here. 1, 2. And Tanahashi kicks out because Tanahashi wins, LOL. And Naito calling for the end. He has had enough of Tanahashi. Here we go. He's going for it. No. Tanahashi counters. A full Nelson German is the best I can describe it. Now Tanahashi's trying to get some momentum. Sling blade. Go for the slam, Tana. Finish him. And another sling blade. And he's finally going for the top rope. Can he hit it? Shinsuke Nakamura. 2. Kick out by Naito. These guys, man. Putting on a masterpiece here. Tanahashi trying to set up that cloverleaf. Can he get it? And he got it. He's got the cloverleaf locked in. There's no way Naito taps here. Come on. You can't do Naito like this. Not in the middle of the ring. With the cloverleaf locked in. He's trying to make his way to the bottom rope, but he's trying to get there. No, but Tanahashi drags him back into the middle of the ring. Oh, nice. Applying more pressure, sitting down on the back of Naito's head. Oh. Naito fighting, trying to get to the bottom rope. But no, getting dragged back to the middle of the ring. Oh, again, sitting on the back of Naito's head, just putting more pressure on that knee. Damn it, Red Shoes. The side of Naito. He's like blocking Naito's way. He's like right in front of Naito. Like, how is Naito going to get his way to the bottom rope? He's like blocking him. And Naito taps. Naito taps. Did do Naito dirty. Naito taps out to Tanahashi. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. So yeah, I guess the rumors were true. We are going to get a new championship and a new champion. I just don't like it was a submission. Like, I mean, he worked on his leg, but not that much. I mean, to warrant to finish to be the cloverleaf. I mean, like, honestly, don't see the reasoning behind it. I mean, a submission obviously makes you look way weaker in New Japan because hardly anyone taps out in New Japan. So I don't understand why you didn't make the finish with the slam. I mean, he hit the slam. He evoked Shinsuke. That would have been a great finish, but for some reason he had to go for the submission. For the finish. And of course, if you haven't paying attention to New Japan, there's like a brief little feud between Yushin, Thunder Liger, and Naito over the title. And we saw Yushin just like thanking the stars and the gods above. Like, thank God that title's off that man. And now Red Shoes presenting the Intercontinental title to Tanahashi. That broken, beaten down title. Plates hanging off. That cracked side plate. That cracked just center plate. Seriously, I know that it's been thrown around as a joke, but if they want to make like a deathmatch title, a hardcore title, you know, once you retire this title, put some tape over it, write death match on it. There you go. And obviously, this is not over. There has to be a blow off match where Naito gets his. Because by submission, come on. That's not cool at all. I mean, if you. Again, I'm sorry I can't show the footage, but I'm pretty sure like in a half hour, there's this account on Daily Motion who usually puts up big matches. Like it did the same thing during Wrestle Kingdom. Like it's an account on Daily Motion called The Real Rock and Roller who posts up the matches. And if you look at it, the amount of work Naito put into Tanahashi's arm, and Tanahashi put into his own arm with the dives and just landing on his arm. To the amount of times Tanahashi actually hit Naito on his leg. It's insane. I'm pretty sure Naito's leg I worked on like 5 times. Compared to like the whole match being Tanahashi. That's just like toward a submission. Be Naito's end. It's like, what? It's not like brutal. Like just like that weird like swinging neck breaker thing on Naito's leg, but that's about it. Compared to the damage that Tanahashi's arm took. Like I get it. I get it. He's still Tanahashi. He's still ace. But it makes no sense to make Naito lose by submission. 1, 2, 3, but not submission. Come on. You're right, Kenny Williams over here on the chat. It is better than Roman winning. Because at least Tanahashi has talent. I still don't like it, though. Why couldn't the finish be a 1, 2, 3? Just a simple pin. He hit the slam. He invoked Nakamura. Ugh. And now it's time for the main event of the evening. The match we've all been waiting for. The match of the century, part 2. IWGP Heavyweight Championship, Kazuchika Okada. The Rainmaker versus the cleaner, Kenny Omega. And now we see the video package of said confrontation. There's the build up to Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada 2. And so far, like I said, it seems everybody already called Dominion Wrestle Kingdom Part 2 because it's basically a rematch. And so far, like I called it earlier, it seems to be just a reversal. Like everyone who won at Wrestle Kingdom lost. So this gives me hope that Kenny's gonna win. Because I was extremely bummed out when he did not win at Wrestle Kingdom, and I knew he wasn't gonna win the Wrestle Kingdom, but I was still upset that he lost. But now I've been given false hope because of this card that Kenny might win. And if Kenny wins, prefer to see a grown man cry, more than likely. Because he's just one winged angel away from hitting it. And of course, Okada being cocky was like, yeah, it was a good match, but I always put on good matches. Just no selling it. And again, during the course of the day, like I mentioned before the start of the Naito Tanahashi match, there, throughout Facebook, during the various New Japan Facebook pages, New Japan World, the official New Japan Japanese page, the official New Japan English page, they've been posting interviews they conducted with various people, and one of them, there's like 4 of them with Okada and Omega, and Omega during one of those interviews said that he gained 7 kilos of muscle, which is like about 13 or 14 pounds of muscle, which would explain why he was wrestling throughout the tour, the Best Super Juniors tour with his shirt on. I guess like the big unveiling at Dominion, like, oh, look at my new sculpted body, which he kind of did unveil it at the end of, oh, was it on Friday? Yeah, Friday during the live event, which is Roppongi vs Okada versus the Elite. And Kenny's body does look insanely different from Wrestle Kingdom. He definitely did gain some muscle mass. So Kenny did took this as seriously as humanly possible. And if you didn't watch that event on Friday, Kenny teased that table spot he did during the end of the year before we went into Wrestle Kingdom, but he chose against it because he just dropped them and he said, "No, Kata, I'm not gonna do this. I want you 100%. Because if I beat you 100%, that means you have no excuse when I beat you at Dominion, which means that you have no excuse to give you a rematch." So if Kenny wins, he's done with Okada, according to his promo. So we'll see. And now we're seeing the previous champions, which I always like before the match. And here we go. Kenny Omega making his way to the ring. Again, my money's on Omega. And of course, being accompanied by the Young Bucks. No Terminator gimmick this time. Just typical cleaner pants. Not those Zubaz, but the cleaner pants. He's taking this seriously. But not too seriously, of course. Giving those two sweets. Anyway, it's 3:30 in the morning here in the West Coast. This match better be worth it, and I know it's going to be worth it. And again, it's a 60-minute time limit, so we could be here. Oh man, 4:30. Jesus Christ. And of course, Okada gets a special entrance. Because just like Kenny said during those multiple interviews spread out in the day on the various New Japan Facebook pages, Omega said that when you fight Okada, it's not a fair fight. Because sure, he's in the ring with you, but you're also fighting the booking committee, you're fighting the crowd, you're fighting Gato. And it's kind of true. I mean, this is like shades of, like, sort of shades of CM Punk and Cena. It's like, you're kind of fighting everybody when you're fighting the company guy. I mean, can't he just, the simple entrance? Okada gets an entrance before his entrance. And he gets Okada dollars. And a sweet robe on top of a sweet robe. I honestly wonder who makes his robes. Like, because there's some pretty sweet robes. Like, sure, I can bash into the guy for reals and just being a mark, but pretty sweet robes. I still say Ric Flair has the best robes in the business. I mean, Charlotte has come up with some sweet robes, but Okada blows her out of the water, and Rick blows him out of the water. And Okada in the ring doing his famous pose on the top turnbuckle over here. Over under Rainmakers, guys. Over under Rainmakers. I say he hit 4 at Wrestle Kingdom, so I'm putting it at 4. Over under 4 Rainmakers. Hits by Okada. Over under One Winged Angels. I put it at 2. Because knowing Okada and the booking committee, it's like, no, 2 One Winged Angels to bring down Okada. So I put it up to you guys. What do you guys think? Red juice on the Young Bucks to stay out of this. Now getting the introductions out of the way. Come on, get to it. I want to see this. I've waited a good 6 months for this. Is that it? They just showed like a long towel, like $1,000 bill with Okada's face on it. If that's a towel or some sort of blanket, I want it. Either way, that's a sweet. That's pretty awesome looking. And we're underway. The crowd is hyped. I'm hyped. A combination of Okada and Kenny chant simultaneously. The crowd's hyped, man. And collar elbow tie up. Kenny with a wrist lock. Dropping the elbow on that arm. Okada rolls through. Got a leg lock. Kenny rolls through, trying against an armbar. Okada locking his arms. Now Okada in Kenny's guard. Okada on his feet. Kenny still on his guard. Both men weary of each other. And Okada goes back into the leg lock. Driving his knee into Kenny's knee, and Kenny kicked him in the back of his back. the back of his back. Kick him in the back. Again, it's 3:37 in the morning here, guys. I'm sorry if I'm a little slurry. But anyway, breaks it up. Both men up. Circling each other. And now back to the collar elbow tie up. Okada trying to lock in a hammerlock. He's behind Kenny. Kenny trying to fight out of it. Arm over Okada and now into a headlock by Kenny. So far, headlocks and wrist locks. Somewhere out there, Randy Orton's orgasming right now. Now Case into the ropes, back at Okada, shoulder block, Okada down. Kenny telling Okada to bring it. Trying to get a rise out of him, pushing him, slapping him. Kick to the midsection. Just an exchange of hip tosses. Both men back to the feet. Now Kenny again trying to get a rise out of Okada, trying to get in his head, pushing him. Now both men back to the collar, will tie up. Kenny up against the ropes. Reggie's calling for a break. Okada warily backing up. Going for a chop, making Kenny flinch, and now Okada backing up, telling Kenny to bring it. Head games early on. Okada kicks to the midsection. Headlock, gets into the ropes, now shoulder block of his own. Kenny down. Okada off the ropes. Leapfrog by Kenny. Okada teasing the Rainmaker early on. Okada to the corner. Kenny going for it. Gets caught, going for an Alabama slam. Nope, countered again. Exchanging counters. Backdrop. Ooh, going for the springboard senton on the outside of Okada, but eating some knees. Kenny teasing the one-winged angel. Okada out of it. Teasing the Rainmaker. Counter by Omega. Kenny holding onto the ropes. Okada teased the drop kick. Kenny runs into Okada, eats an elbow. Omega down. And Okada might have tweaked his left leg. Because after Omega landed, he's sort of like, huh. Heads up my leg, he just shook it off. Maybe a part of the story they're telling. Hopefully not legit, because that would suck. Just on his part, just the match. Now Okada, headlock, Kenny fighting out of it. Clubbing shot to the back of Kenny. See again, go. Ooh, Frankensteiner by Omega. But a little bit of hesitation before that. Okada was trying to go and run up against the ropes, but again, going for the leg. Like, oh wait, what's that? That hesitation, off the ropes and right into the Frankensteiner. Omega with a Terminator, using the Terminator dive. Going for it. Okada back in. Omega eating a boot by Okada. Okada. A senton. Oh, and Okada again, going for that leg. And that leg kind of broke his fall, but I hope this is just a part of the story, because I did not see like Kenny hit anything. It was just like Okada like going for the drop kick and landing back, and he didn't land weird, so Okada threw Kenny back in the ring, and he's on the outside again, like adjusting his knee pad, like looking at his leg. Ooh, and Kenny running drop kick. The speed, just vicious. And now going to work on that leg. Ooh, hyperextending the leg. guys, for those that are, saying clickbait and all that stuff, again, I said it earlier, you might not have been here. I can't show the screen, and Kenny springboard dive, drop kick onto the injured Okada knee. Like I was saying, I can't show the screen. I did it once, got copywritten. This is the best I can do. If you want, after the match is over, give it like a good 30 minutes to an hour. Go to a Deadly Motion. There's a page, The Real Rock and Roller. He posts up the matches. So that's the best I can do for you guys. And Kenny with a figure four in the middle of the ring on Okada. Okada trying to turn Kenny over, trying to reverse the pressure, ease the pressure on his leg. But no, he's not able to. Still in the middle of the ring. He's yelling at Omegas. And Omega just adding more pressure to the figure four. Okada trying to gain some leverage here to turn Kenny over. And he manages to, oh no, but Kenny, he rolls through and still figure four locked in. And now Kenny holding on to Okada's right arm, trying to make it impossible for Okada to reach the bottom rope, but somehow he makes it. Kenny forced to break up the hold, and it's the damage done to Okada's knee. And Kenny not stopping. Back at it. Dragging Okada out of the ring. Oh. Ooh, dropping his knee on the apron. Ooh. Okada trying to stay up on his feet, but no, he stumbles down and falls. He's going for it again. Dropping the knee on the... Oh, no, on the announce table. Oh, God, that is sick. That's the way his knee bent underneath Okada. And Kenny just taking a bit of a break over with the Young Bucks. Meanwhile, Okada's out there when the announcer's area, just laying there prone. Kenny back in the ring, just waiting for Okada. Reggie starting his counts. Remember the 20 counts. Okada getting back on his feet, limping, trying to get back in the ring. The fighting champion. And he manages to roll back into the ring. It's a round of applause. And now chops by Kenny to Okada. Okada in the corner. Now Kenny. Ooh! Setting up Okada's leg on the middle rope and just dropping all his weight on Okada's leg. For those wondering when I'm watching it, I paid the 999 yen to watch it on New Japan World, which is about $9 in American. I don't know with the conversion rate where you guys are at. That's how I'm watching it. And now I exchange back and forth with elbows. Now some forearms. Okada against some forearms on Omega, setting him against the ropes. Omega dodges. Now he dodges a big boot, but he can't dodge a running drop kick by Okada. Omega slip dodging Okada, and Okada manages to capitalize with his own running dropkick right on Omega's face. Now Kenny kicking Okada's injured leg. Running at Okada and gets caught and slammed face first. Both men are down. Okada up, trying to get some feeling back in his leg. Going after Omega, both men are up. Kenny sends him up against the ropes. Okada dodges, running elbow to Kenny's face. Kenny into the corner, and Okada runs at him with a shoulder. Now Okada sending Kenny to the other corner. Kenny gets out of the way. Eats a boot. Oh! Roll through. Roll up. And Okada applies his version of an STF. Kenny trying to drag himself from the middle of the ring all the way to the rope. And Gato just screaming his lungs out, like just screaming at Kenny to tap out. And screaming at Regis to ask him if he's going to tap out. And Kenny, just with a flurry, manages to make it to the bottom rope. Kenny on the outside. Okada going after him. He sends Okada into the barricade. Okada sends Omega to the barricade. Omega blocks it. Ooh! And Kenny jumping on top of the barricade, trying to go for a moonsault, but getting pushed and sent hurling into another barricade. So Kenny ate a lot of steel right now. Might need some new dentures. And Okada going to the other end. Trying to get a head start. Running crossbody. Ooh! And Kenny falls into the rest of the barricade, taking it completely out. I feel sorry for people's knees. They're behind that barricade. Again, guys, I can't show the screen due to copyright. If you want to wait another hour, a half hour, there's a page on DailyMotion.com that puts up the matches again after an hour, hour and a half. This is the best I can do, guys. I'm sorry. And Okada dragging Kenny back into the ring. But Okada staying outside again, trying to get some feeling back in the knee, adjusting his knee pad. But then it goes to the top rope because anyone with a leg injury does. Ooh! He jumps off because Kenny's trying to take him down. He jumps off, lands on his legs, rolls through, and now he's trying to go for a tombstone on Omega. Omega squirming. Roll up 1, 2. Kick out by Okada. And now Okada. Ooh! It's not like Tom Phillips now, just calling it ooh when I don't know the name of the move. It's the Celtic Cross. Instead of finishing it with a knee. Knee to the back of the head. Now Kenny laid out. Okada top rope. Elbow drop. Omega rolls out of the way. Both men are down. Kenny back on his feet. Try to take advantage of Okada. Going for a pump handle slam. Ooh, but finishes with a knee to the back of Okada's. Okada rolled out. Kenny with a running drop kick, sending Okada right into the entrance ramp. Jesus Christ, it's almost 4 a.m. over here. No wonder I'm so groggy. I feel like I'm on my own lag. I was like, I gotta take a second. Kenny, springboard, can hit moonsault, hits Okada. There's a second there, Kenny looked like he was about to fall over, but no, manages to get the lift and hits it. Kenny fired up. There was the replay showing it. Ooh, that was iffy. He was about to get his balance and hits that beautiful moonsault. Kenny on his feet. Okada's still out. Both men outside. Omega throwing Okada back in the ring. Omega in the apron, scouting Okada, going to the top rope. Kenny, drop kick to the back of Okada's head. Missile drop kick. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Just barely by Okada. Adam Cole is not there. And Kenny with a power bomb. 1, 2. Kick out by Okada. Kenny trying to capitalize on a pro no Okada still on his knees. Kenny. He's going for his penitent. He's going for his no. Okada fighting. One winged angel. He's going for the one winged angel. Okada fights out. Ooh, forearm to Omega's face. Ooh, Omega eats a couple of knees going for that moonsault. Running uppercut to Omega. Both men are down. Yet again. Both men are down right now. Center of the ring. Not much going on now. Gato trying to fire up the crowd for Okada. Oh, both men face to face. Right in each other's faces as they get up. Kenny with a forearm. Okada answers back with a forearm of his own. Kenny firing up. Slap to Okada. Okada answers back with a clubbing forearm. That smack. Kenny answers back with one of his own. Okada checking if his tooth's still in there. He answers back with a forearm of his own. Kenny answers back, and now Okada on his knees. Okada on the corner. Okay, Kenny running at him, blocked. Now Kenny out in the apron, sending Okada's head into the top of the turnbuckle, I guess, because they don't have. Now Kenny going to the top rope. Okada the punch in the midsection. And the clubbing shot to the back of Omega. Okada, fireman turning over fireman's carry to the top rope. Kenny fighting out of another clubs of his own. So Okada's back. Can Omega roll through? Oh no, he's not trying to roll through. Going for a pile driver. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okada imagined to block that one, or both of them would have just ate it there. Kenny might try to roll through. He rolls through, but Okada did not come down with him. Okada stayed on the top rope. My God, the strength of these men. Now Kenny climbed back up. Oh no. Not that suplex. The double underhook suplex from a top rope. No, not again. Okada very survived the last time. Okada managed to fight out of it with an elbow to Omega's face, but Omega going back at it, smacking Okada on the back. Kenny, again, those double underhooks. Kenny, can he do it? And Okada blocks it again. Elbow to the side of Omega's face. But still, Okada strains off on the top rope. A chop by Omega. Omega back to the top rope. He's relentless. He's trying to hit that move. Up now, Okada. Fireman's carry. Oh. Now both out in the apron. What is Okada got? With an AA! Okada with an AA on Omega on the apron. The hardest part of the ring for you WWE watchers. Okada hit the AA on Omega on the apron. Now both men on the outside. Kenny getting on his feet after suffering an AA on the apron by Okada. I mean, yes, Okada did a John Cena's finish. I'm as surprised as you are. Kenny on the apron. Okada stalking him. Bringing him back down. Throwing him to the barricade in front of the announcer's table. What does Okada have in mind here? Ooh! Running dropkick Kenny into the barricade again. Omega laid out. Showing a replay of that impact. From the kick into that. There was no give on that barricade. Jesus. These two were tearing each other apart. And now Okada going under the ring. Bringing out a table of his own. Shades of Wrestle Kingdom. Again, Red Shoes, the heelest babyface referee in the history of all time. The Young Bucks telling him, this is not fair. Stop, Okada. Red Shoes turning back to Okada, just getting in the Young Bucks' face. It's like, back away. Back away. Let Okada do his thing. And now Kenny barely getting into the ring. Okada back in the ring as well. He's always going to do something with that table. Has Kenny by the hair. Forearm. Kenny on the ropes. Literally on the ropes, just sit like dangling on the ropes. Another forearm. We're halfway through this match. It was an hour time limit. Oh, Kenny almost sent into the table, but no. He saw the table was over there, and he stopped himself. Kenny trying to go for a powerbomb, using a powerbomb. The match started around 3:30 my time. It's 4 now. We're halfway through. Kenny going for a running powerbomb. No, Okada gets out of it. Both men still in the ring, teasing that table spot. And now Kenny chopping Okada. So we're halfway through the match of a half hour, of an hour time limit. We could have a draw on our hands. Kenny going, no! Kenny nearly got sent out, crashing into the table, but no, he manages to hang on to the top rope, bracing himself. Kenny springboard eats a missile drop kick by Okada, that patented drop kick by Okada. Now Okada to the top rope. Hitting that elbow. Dropping the elbow right into Kenny's heart. Okada back up on his feet. Doing the iconic Okada pose. Calling for his finish, the Rainmaker. Which again, we set the over-under of Rainmakers, and the match started at 4 Rainmakers. Hit Rainmakers. But Kenny fighting out of it, but Okada still hanging on. Elbows to Okada's face. Now both men in the corner. Kenny setting Okada up in the top rope. Okada with a forearm to Omega, trying to stop him. Both men are just out of it. They have given it their best for over a half hour now. But these men are far from done. They're just exhausted. Every time Omega gets hit by that elbow, by that forearm, he just falls like, oh, I can't believe I'm still doing this. The same can be said for Okada's forearms, ugh. Kenny, superplex. Kenny hit it. Omega. What? A fisherman's suplex. He hits it. That's superplex. Kenny going for the cover. 1, 2. That should have been 3. I know Okada was supposed to get his shoulder up, but he just got his arm up. What the hell? Which again shows that these guys are exhausted. Okay, trying to fire himself up here. Okada in pain. He's trying to get himself up by the ropes. Kenny could have a lightning knee. No! Omega gets out of the way. Okada gets out of the way. German suplex. No! Omega lands on his feet. Lightning knee, a.k.a. the V-trigger. Now Kenny teasing one-winged angel. He has him on his shoulders. Kenny hit it. No. Okada out of the way. Okada trying to go for the Rainmaker. No. Backslide by Omega. Another lightning knee. No. Blocked by Okada. Kenny trying to make him release it, clubbing him to the back of the head. No. Counter. German suplex. Ooh, my God. He did not land well. But Okada's still not letting go. And another German. He's not letting go. Shades of young Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. Oh no. Rainmaker. Rainmaker. That's one Rainmaker. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, thank God he kicked out. Oh, thank Jesus Christ. Both men are still down. The crowd trying to get these guys back up on their feet. Both men stirring on their knees. Okada stalking Omega. Omega trying to get to the ropes, trying to get himself back up, but Okada just stalking him. Remember, over-under on Rainmakers is 4. 1 has been hit. Over-under on One Winged Angels is 2. Oh! Kenny with an amazing counter. Okada sent Kenny into the ropes, trying to go for another drop kick. Kenny counter into a power bomb. Kenny trying to get the upper hand here. Kenny stirring. Trying to get on his feet, trying to capitalize. Kenny running at Okada. Okada blocks it with the boot. Now a chop by Omega. Trying to go for the double underhook suplex. No! Rainmaker! No! Countered! Double underhook suplex! Oh, Okada landed on the back of his head. Ooh, Kenny on the top rope, but Okada with another drop kick, sending Kenny onto the outside. Now Okada setting up Omega on that table. Omega's lying on his back on the table from earlier. Okada on the apron. Again, Rich is the heelless referee that's a face in the history of time. Letting Okada do this. The Young Bucks are protesting this. Okada top rope. Could have gone for an elbow drop. Oh, and he hits it. The table did not break. The table did not break, so it must have sucked for Omega. Oh my God. Okada hitting that elbow and Omega on that table, but that table had no give to it. So Omega just took all that impact. This is why you get gimmick tables, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of seeing indie feds, New Japan, invest in gimmick tables. Both men are down on the outside. The Young Bucks are checking on Kenny. I think I think Okada might have actually hurt himself on that elbow drop because again the table had no give. So some of the impact must have been absorbed back into Okada's ribcage. But again, Omega taking most of that because that table did not give. And now Gato on one side, the Young Bucks on the other. Gato trying to fire off Okada. The Young Bucks trying to fire off Omega. Okada up, throwing Omega back to the ring. Okada top rope. Drop kick. He hits it. And Omega just selling the hell out of that drop kick. Okada cover. 1, 2, kick out. The crowd chanting for Okada. Okada with a running drop kick on Kenny. Kenny is out of it. Now Okada going for another running drop kick and he hits it. Could this be the end of Kenny? I hope not. Oh God, I hope not. Kenny just dead weight being dragged back up by Okada. Again, we're going for a third running drop kick. Cover. For the love of God, Red Shoes. Kenny's arms underneath the bottom rope. Thank God he stopped it at 2. God. Worst referee. Okada back up on his feet. Kenny's still down. Dragging Kenny up by the hair. Kenny trying to fight back, but Kenny's out of it, man. I do not like the looks of this. Pardon me. Ooh. Kenny on his knees trying to rake Okada's eyes, but Okada just fresher than Omega. Omega just punching, but having no effect on Okada. Omega just has nothing left in the tank. Rainmaker number 2. Oh, this could be it. Oh, dear God, this could be it. He hit the Rainmaker. That's 2 Rainmakers. He's still holding on to Kenny's wrist. Going for a possible 3rd Rainmaker. Oh, God. You can't end this way. Kenny holding on to the middle rope. He's trying not to get up. Okada dragging him back up. 3rd Rainmaker. That's 3 Rainmakers. But Okada not going for the cover for some reason. Being a cocky bitch, I don't know. And letting a lot of time go by. Instead of going for the cover, he's picking up Omega. Oh my God. Is he going to go for another one? Wait. He lets him go. Okada yelling at Red Shoes to check on Omega. Omega might be out on his feet here. This is how they're going to end the match? Cody Rhodes running the rest of Bullet Club. They're out in the entrance ramp. Cody Rhodes trying to make his way into the ring. Oh, Cody Rhodes is trying to throw in the towel. And the Young Bucks are trying to stop him. Come on, Young Bucks. Don't let Cody throw the towel. The rest of Bullet Club is trying to tell the Young Bucks to let Cody throw in the towel. Because Kenny has had enough. Fale, God, Hangman, Yujiro, and Okada teasing a Rainmaker in front of Bullet Club. Kenny pleading not to let Cody throw the towel. Oh, goes the Rainmaker. Blocked. Lightning knee. Reverse Frankensteiner. Kenny still has a fight left in him. Guys, I don't have a link. I'm looking at it through New Japan World. If you want to watch it, I've been about a half hour to an hour. There's a Daily Motion page, dailymotion.com, Daily Motion page, The Real Rock and Roller. Dude uploads it right away. And Kenny grabbing the towel that Cody was going to throw in, wiping his face on it, pointing at Okada. Oh no, Okada with another knee. Okada with another dropkick. Now Okada wiping his face with the same towel. Going for the fourth Rainmaker. Kenny hit it. No, Kenny underneath. V-trigger. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. Okada kicked out of the V-trigger. Kenny running knee. Lightning knee to the back of Okada. One-winged angel. He's going for it. He's about to hit it, but Okada manages to counter. Son of a bitch. Another lightning knee by Omega. Omega. One-winged angel. One-winged angel. Can he hit it? Okada fighting out of it. But he's not all the way out. One-winged angel. He hit one-winged angel. 1, 2. Okada's foot manages to be on the bottom rope. Motherfucker. Kenny hit one-winged angel. And by the grace of God, Okada's foot was on the bottom rope. And again, the over-under for Rainmakers is 2. Son of a bitch. Okada saved by the skin of his teeth. Omega hit the one-winged angel. But as he hit the cover from the one-winged angel, Okada's foot was just on the bottom rope. Omega's in disbelief, but he's trying to get himself back into the game. He knows what he has to do. He has to hit it one more time to finish Okada. The crowd is firing up Omega. Okada's still laid out. The crowd, Bullet Club, behind Omega. Rainmaker! 4 Rainmakers! Both men are down! Both men are still down. After the 4th Rainmaker out of nowhere by Okada. The over-under was 4 Rainmakers. We're at 4 Rainmakers. Over-under on One Winged Angel is 2. For one Winged Angel. Both men struggling to get back on their feet. Trying to beat Richard's count. Omega back up. Okada back up. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Omega with a forearm shot. Okada answers right back with one of his own. And Omega with another one. Okada shaking up the cobwebs. And he hits one. No! Kenny blocks it. So he doesn't get much. And now Omega answered back with one of his own. And now back and forth. Okada down after a forearm shot. Could this be it? Omega begging Okada to get up. Oh, another double underhook German suplex. Kenny fired up. Oh, he's going for the lightning knee, but no! Eats a drop kick by Okada, the patented drop kick that Okada has always used. Kenny eats it. Both men are down yet again. Jesus Christ, this match is awesome. The daily motion account is the real rock and roller, but if you wanted to look at this match, it's going to take a while. Because they do usually takes a while to post up the matches. And Reggie starting his count. Both men trying to get back on their feet. Okada back up. Kenny trying to get back up. Okada picks him up. Clubbing shot. Forearm to Omega's face. Another one. And another one. And after that shot, Kenny back down to his knees. Another shot. Kenny snap with one of his own. And now 6, 7, 8 forearms in a row by Okada. Kenny lightning knee. The look of shock on Kato's face. Another lightning knee. He falls on Okada. 1, 2. Oh my God. Okada barely kicks out of 2 lightning knees in a row. Both men are trying to get up on opposite corners. Kenny back up. Stalking Okada. Oh, lightning knee to the back of Okada's head. One winged angel. He has him. Kenny has him on his shoulders. One winged angel. Kenny hit it. Oh, Okada counters. Tombstone. Tombstone by Okada. Both men are down. Jesus Christ. Almost an hour. So we could get a draw, which would fucking suck. If this match ends in a draw, I'm a punch my computer or something. I don't know. This match is too good to end in a fucking draw. We have the definitive winner. Okada on his knees. First, Kenny still down. Okada firing up, yelling the top of his lungs. He's trying to get Kenny up. He's teasing Rainmaker. Kenny just collapses. Okada going for that Rainmaker, but Kenny just collapsed. Sending Okada flying into the other corner. Just all the momentum he was building up for that Rainmaker. Kenny just collapsing. That wasn't a counter, that wasn't a dodge, that was just Kenny just giving up. My god, this goddamn match. How much does these men have left in the tank? Bullet clubs on the edge of their seat. Gato's trying to fire up Okada. The crowd's chanting, Kenny, Okada. Good god, this match is awesome. Omega, up. Okada, up. Okada going for a tombstone. Kenny trying to get his way out of it. Kenny holding on to Okada's legs, trying to block the tombstone. Can Okada get it? Kenny continues to block. Kenny going for one of his own. He's trying to go for a tombstone. No. Clubbing shots to Kenny's back. Now 4, 6, 7, 8 forearms in a row by Omega on Okada. Okada down. Kenny down, being held up by the ropes. The look of anguish on Kenny's face. Just what does he have to do to beat this man? Kenny, lightning knee. Okada looking dazed. And another one. And Okada just falls flat on his back. Kenny trying to get Okada back up. Shades of Okada earlier with those drop kicks in a row, picking up Omega. Now Omega picking up Okada with lightning knees. Lightning knee, eating all of that. Omega, going for the tombstone, countered, drop kick to the back of the head of Omega, crashing into the ropes. Jesus Christ. This better not end in a draw. This better not go into a draw. I mean, we're pretty close to, I would say, like at least 5, 7 minutes before it's a draw. Okada going for a tombstone. Oh, corkscrew tombstone. Both men down. But he wasn't able to get all of the corkscrew tombstone in like he did at Wrestle Kingdom. Both men down. Okada trying to get Kenny back up. Trying to set up German suplex with a bridge. 1, 2. Oh, God. Kenny barely kicked out of that one. My God, this might go to a draw. Okada with a look in his face like, no, he's not going to end that way. He wants to end this with another Rainmaker. Omega, small package. 1, 2. Oh, God. Drop kick On Omega, Omega crashing into the ropes. These men have literally thrown everything at each other. And we're going for simple wrestling maneuvers now. Okada back up with his feet. Omega laid out in the apron. Okada just screaming on top of his lungs. He wants this. He wants to beat Kenny. He's crawling towards Kenny. Notice that I said crawling. The man can barely get up. Kenny can barely get up. Both men on their knees in front of each other. What else can they do to each other? Jesus Christ, what a match. Okada setting up. No, Kenny blocks it. He's holding onto the ropes. Kenny, elbows. Multiple elbows. Another one. Here's another double underhook. Suplex. Another drop kick by Okada. Rainmaker. Rainmaker 5. He hits Rainmaker number 5. Both men are down. Jesus. I honestly, probably 3 minutes. Because when I checked, it was like 3:30 something. It's 4:35. There can't be that much long left before a draw. Okada dragging, crawling, scratching to get to Omega for the cover. It's a draw. It's a draw, ladies and gentlemen. It ends in a draw. Son of a bitch, it ends in a draw. It's a draw. I don't know what to say. Hell, what a match. I'm exhausted just watching this. I guess there's going to be a trilogy. Maybe Omega gets a rematch at the G1 special. Maybe he wins G1. But this match ended in a draw. With Okada scratching and crawling trying to get at Omega for the cover. And Omega just realizing that it's a draw. And he's upset. Bullet Club trying to help Omega out of the ring. The crowd with a standing ovation for these men. And they goddamn deserve it. Kenny is laying out on the outside. The Young Bucks are pouring water on him, trying to cool him down. Jesus, what a match. I hate that it ended in a draw. I honestly do. Jesus, this match deserved more than a draw. If we're going to get a trilogy, more than likely. Maybe at Long Beach, the G1 special. Or maybe Okada, the G1, maybe Omega wins again. Going for that two-peat. Maybe Omega challenges him at King of Pro Wrestling, or challenges the winner of the G1 at King of Pro Wrestling. But I'm pretty sure this is not over. There will be a part 3. And the Young Bucks carrying Omega out with standing ovation from the crowd. This match deserved a finish. These men deserved to finish. But the crowd just a standing ovation. Hell, these guys had my respect already, but Jesus Christ. I think even a tear just rolled down Kenny's face. They created art and somehow they topped their match at Wrestle Kingdom, in my opinion. And now Gato and Okada. Okada just barely up, holding himself up by just the ropes. And of course, via draw, Okada retains. You don't have to like the man, but you gotta respect Okada. And now the man just collapses in the corner from exhaustion. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think Gato just called for a rematch at King of Pro Wrestling. Okada will haunt the dream of many, Kenny Omega Mark there, One Winged Angel. My God, what a match. Hey, no problem, guys. No, thank you for watching. I'll try to do another stream for the trilogy, or at least for the G1 Climax finale. Hell, I can't believe what I watched there. And see, this I don't like. Okada celebrating a draw. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it wasn't the stream you wanted it to be, but hell, I hope I informed you, kept you up to date. Hopefully, you could have gotten some excitement from me, because I bought into this match hook, line, and sinker. Thank you for watching, guys. People on their feet. Yushin Thunder Liger getting people on their feet. Standing ovation for Okada. Standing ovation for this match. Kenny Omega. Match of the year. Taught themselves. 7 stars. God damn it. 7 stars. Again, my Japanese is rusty, but I think they teased the trilogy for King of Pro Wrestling. Who knows? We'll know later on today in the coming weeks what happens at the G1 special. Jesus Christ, what a fucking match. And we're only halfway through the year. And my body's ready for the trilogy to end. So again, guys, thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time. And to quote Kenny Omega, good night and good luck, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Smark Knight. Goodbye. I'm fucking exhausted. It's nearly 5 a.m. Get some sleep, people.